Hi guys!
Hi guys.
I'm Christy from Daizy Design, and this is
Daizy.
And by special request, we're going to try and attempt a video today. And today we're going to video something that's actually been requested quite a bit. It's the very popular Mum's design, although I did the first design of that probably 2 years ago now, and I've been dying to sort of, do it again, redo it, and just change a few little things about it. So I hope you like the new design. Right, what we're going to do is we're starting with a sponge, and I've got a little bit of metallic white loaded on it just to give a nice soft base. And so we're starting just above the eyebrow, bringing it into the middle of the nose, just very softly. It's just a rough base. We're going to cover it up at the end. It just kind of fills out that design and gives a nice soft background. Alright, and now we're going to add some just a little tiny bit of metallic pink just over those eyes, just filling in that corner of the eye. We'll do it on the side too, and then without reloading the sponge, we'll just slowly blend it into the middle of the eye, and it just sort of, once it's all done, it will sort of just finish that design off. Alright, now for the flowers, we're going to double load the brush. I've got some wolf white, and I use this Nazaro, the very first brush I bought, and it still works incredibly well. It's got a good shape. I'm going to load that reasonably well with my white, making sure it's not too wet. We're going to end up with big dribbly flower petals. And we're going to get the end of it, and I'm going to start with purple. It's going to be the second layer of the flower, not the inside, but the one next to that. No. And just on the very, very tip, sort of trying to get a good load. Paints up a wee bit white, but that's alright. And I'm going to start with the flowers. So we're going to do a big one here, sort of leaving a bit of space. So I've got that one in the middle.
And
I
then
like 5
you do
petals.
some up there.
I'll do some up there soon, yeah. And the smaller you push, the lighter you press down, the smaller the tips, as long as you keep your brush upright to start with. Put another one here. So, and if you've got it really well loaded, you don't have to go back too many times to sort of brush it up, which makes the whole design that much quicker. Alright, I'm going to reload it to do the other side. You don't have to do both sides. I mean, if you had a big queue of people, you could quite easily just do one side and it would still look amazing. And I'm going to load this up on the other side. I'm going to put a bigger flower, varying the size of my flowers. I'm going to put the biggest one under the eye on the side, and this one's going to be just above it. And then I put 2 smaller ones beneath on this side, and another small one up here. Now we're going to get the next colour, which is going to be blue. We're sort of going to work our way out from the rainbow. So we will have pink on the inside. So pink, purple, blue, and the last side we're going to do a sort of teal blue. So again, we start with the main flowers, and we sort of pull, and we might drag it just a wee bit just to sort of get some space to drop it down so we're not completely overlapping all the flowers. Actually, you probably want to start with the small ones first, so that you get so they're sort of behind the biggest flower, but that's alright. The smaller ones we're not going to do as many layers. That blue layer will be the last one on that one. And we're going to reload the brush again. If you wanted to do just one colour or something, it would probably save you quite a bit of time again as well, and I'm sure it will still look awesome. So just nice quick pounces. The wetter you have it, the more shapely your roses will be. They won't sort of get funny.
It's raising my head.
Oops, sorry, sweetheart. If you have not enough paint on it, you're going to get wonkier edges, not the nice round petal shapes. And you can use all sides of the brush, so you sort of think you've finished on one side, try twisting the brush for an area that still looks darker. Right, we're going to go for the most outer layer, and we're going to do that with a tag metallic teal. This is one of my favourite colours. And because this is the outer layer, we're actually going to do a few extra petals with it while we've got it, so making sure I have it really well loaded. And we come back, I've just got my finger wet, so I'm going to make sure I don't smudge the rest of the paint. Just little ones here. And some bigger ones here. Almost, as well as going through the gaps, I'm going to go back on top of the purple ones, just little tiny dots. And I'll reload that. I may have had just a wee bit too much teal on that one because I was doing quite small petals, so next time I'm just going to load just a very, very small amount on the very tip of my brush, so I have more of that contrast with the white. So, yeah. And I mean, if you wanted to make them really big, you just keep going around with your paint until you get the flower the desired thickness. So you probably see it quite clear here. There's sort of gaps in between those big bits, so we're going to go back and give a little, fill up those gaps. Just a small teardrop to make it a nice flower shape. Right, now I'm going to get this and I'm going to just sort of do like a zigzag of flowers. I'll add a few more on the sides. And we're going to do the same thing just where we've got that teal on the brush. It's the outer sort of colour, so we'll do that. Oh, that one's a bit wet. Just dab my brush off. And if we want some more coming out of a few places, we'll just add them out. But if you drag and drop, you get some nice, elegant looking petals. A really thin line. I'll get some up from here. Just to even it, just heading back around that mask type shape. Alright, now we're going to go back in and do the very middle of these flowers. Got that pink nice and bright. I want these ones to be really crisp and clear. So can you sit forward for me, sweetheart? Thank you. A nice little petal on that one. So I can't see, I'll hit by this again. Right, and we will do the same thing on the other side. Thank you for that little musical interlude, Maddie. So we have a nice, crisp, bright flower in the middle.
Am I gonna have some pink lipstick when I finish?
Yep, that's good finish. It's part of my bribery is to get her to sit so still as we give pink lipstick at the end if she sat really still. It works very well. And we just add some dots. So we'll do about 3 dots in the middle of each flower. Change brushes with the dots, I kind of quite like these. They're a longer, skinnier brush, but they do a nice little dot.
Mommy, I don't know. Kira's coming home.
Later. Right. We're going to put dots in the middle of these flowers too.
We're not picking up Kira. We're not picking up Kira.
Okay. And there we have it. You're pretty much done. There's our beautiful flower. You can see them on both sides. And I'll take a nice clear photo at the end. You can add glitter on if you wanted to. I usually just get a little bit of white glitter and just sort of dab it in the centres and then dust my fingers off on top. And if you wanted, you could add some lipstick. And that's all. Thank you so much for watching. If you want us to make more videos, please subscribe so we know that you're watching. And we'll see you next time, hopefully. Bye!
Bye.